Hi guys, a very warm welcome to the channel. My name is Vaibhav Goenka and congratulations first of all of getting IIM Bangalore's offer letter. तुम लोग की मेहनत पे तुम लोग को आखिरी में you got the offer letters, ठीक है? So now it's your responsibility to make the best possible use of that seat, right? क्या फायदा अगर after being in IIM Bangalore you are not just doing it with a complete dedication, right? तुम कहीं पर हो तो कोई और नहीं है, ठीक है? वैल्यू दैट सीट। बिकॉज मुझे सुनने में आया कि बहुत लोग को लग रहा है इट वॉज वेरी इजी एग्जाम, सबका हो गया, पर ऐसा नहीं है। आई हैव 50+ डीएम सेइंग कि भैया मेरे पास ऑफर लेटर नहीं आया, ठीक है? सो वैल्यू दैट सीट। हम लोग इस वीडियो में वी आर गोइंग टू गो ऑन द रजिस्ट्रेशन प्रोसेस, द इंपॉर्टेंट एनक्लोजर्स एंड एवरीथिंग अबाउट द एडमिशन प्रोसेस, ठीक है? मेक श्योर टू हिट द लाइक बटन एंड प्लीज वैल्यू दैट सीट। मतलब I don't want to be philosophical here, but since philosophy is my favorite topic, I would say respect that seat. Okay? So let's begin. And congratulations for getting IIM Bangalore. Let's begin. Thank you. So as you can see it on my screen, I have 3 emails which I can show you. Okay? This is the email you must have received. If you got this email, this means you are getting IIM Bangalore. Okay? After that, you have another, you must have received two emails. One would have been this, which is your enclosure forms, ठीक है? So हमारे पास दो PDFs आई हैं, which is one is the registration and one is the enclosure or the offer annexure, ठीक है? ऑफर annexure में सारी डिटेल्स दी हुई हैं कि फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपको एक गूगल फॉर्म भरना है, आपको पेमेंट कहाँ से करना है, ठीक है? ऑल ऑफ दीज आर गिवन। इनफैक्ट जो गूगल फॉर्म है और पेमेंट लिंक है वो आपको अलग से आपकी ईमेल आईडी पे दोबारा आया होगा, ओके? इन लेट मी शो यू इन दिस मेल, ठीक है? इन दिस मेल, ठीक है? सो यू हैव टू लिंक्स ओवर हियर। द फर्स्ट वन इज द रजिस्ट्रेशन लिंक एंड अनदर वन इज द पेमेंट लिंक, ठीक है? You need to make the payment and then your other process will go forward, okay? So open this link e-nidhi IIMB wali and make your payment, ठीक है? Make the payment. If you are from general, make your payment while selecting this. From SCST, select this, ठीक है? Fill this form, ठीक है? Make the payment, okay? Or after this, when you have completed this payment, you need to go back to your annexure, ठीक है? Offer annexure, which is this, okay? In this, on page number, every details is given. First of all, like for example, payment you need to make in every year, when the program is commencing, and other details, okay? Now here you can see enclosure 2, okay? You need to fill this, you need to take a printout of this, okay? Then you will need to fill this form, okay? It's totally same as last year, okay? Just take a printout of this and fill the details, like what's the receipt number you will receive after making the payment, the transaction reference number, the date of payment, and your signature, okay? Then you will need to make the BBA DBE registration, everything. You need to fill all of this in the enclosure 2 form. Fill this, print it out, fill this, and take a photograph of this and keep it with yourself. Then we come to enclosure 3. Again, you need to take a printout of this and fill this again. It's in the same manner as we have done in the enclosure 2. Okay. And this enclosure 4 is for those who belongs from OBC category, only for the OBC category students. Okay. Take a printout of this, fill this, go to a judicial office at your hometown, anywhere. Take a 20, like show this form to anyone, जो भी बना रहा होगा, this stamp paper. Just show this form, tell him to make a 20 rupees stamp paper and print all of these details, okay, in the judicial form. Okay. And yeah, so this was all about the enclosure, ठीक है? कि क्या करना है, just it's simple, ठीक है? कुछ नहीं खास है, केवल ऑफर एक्सेप्टेंस एनक्लोजर 2 निकालो, प्रिंट करो, फिल करो, एनक्लोजर 3 प्रिंट करो, फिल करो, सिंपल, ओके? So what's the next procedure? Then we have registration form, ठीक है? Registration form में name with the capital letters, as you can see, BBA DBE registration number, which you must have received on an email ID. Then you have yeah, so here list of documents, okay? Valid ID proof, which is your Aadhaar card or any ID, government ID. Offer letter, the printout of your offer letter, okay? The first mail which I showed, ठीक है? The 10th mark sheet की photocopy, 12th marksheet की photocopy, or like you have to send the soft copies. ठीक है, don't need to worry about that. So I got many comments related to what is a bona fide certificate. Bona fide certificate is not needed. I even like last year also there was a lot of confusion about bona fide certificate, and I didn't give a bona fide certificate, and still I'm pursuing the course. Simple, okay? And so after this, I would also recommend you कि तुम bona fide certificate की जगह अपने character certificate दे देना. Important, okay? And if you are from any category, it's category certificate. ठीक है? जिस चीज जो जैसे आपके पास bona fide certificate भी नहीं है, ठीक है? Just put a cross over here. No problem. You won't face any problem. कोई problem आती भी है, then BP team will reach back to you. Simple. Okay? Don't worry about that. ठीक है? Write your name by your own self, handwritten name. ठीक है? Make your signature over here. You don't need to do anything over here. ठीक है? Leave this one. Okay? Leave the registration process completed वाला form. This is for IIM Bangalore. ठीक है? ठीक है, सो वी आर डन विद एनक्लोजर्स, वी आर डन विद द रजिस्ट्रेशन, वी आर डन विद द पेमेंट एज वेल. ठीक है, पेमेंट में कुछ नहीं करना. नेम, ईमेल आईडी, कॉन्टैक्ट नंबर, जीएसटी नंबर, पैन नंबर, एड्रेस. ठीक है, जीएसटी नंबर इज नॉट रिक्वायर्ड, पैन नंबर इज नॉट रिक्वायर्ड. जो रिक्वायर्ड है यहाँ पे देखो मेंशन है रिक्वायर्ड. ठीक है, एड्रेस इज रिक्वायर्ड, पिन कोड इज रिक्वायर्ड, स्टेट is not required, but still you need to submit your state as well, your country, India, and any comments if you have which is not required, just leave that. Your application number, very important. ठीक है, like this was my application number, but it has changed. ठीक है, it's in your case it's a roll number, है ना? Like I will not confuse you. Put your application number which starting from 2512. ठीक है, which is of 10 digits. Registered email ID, which is your email ID on which you received your offer letter. Okay, and just make the payment. After making the payment, take the screenshot of that the payment is completed. Print out your transaction ID. If you will be doing UPI, you will receive a transaction ID, right? Just print that out, you know, print the details out. And ठीक है, एंड आफ्टर दिस इफ यू रिमेंबर लाइक हमारे मॉक टेस्ट में आप लोग हमको एक यूपीआई देते थे ना, यूपीआई का स्क्रीनशॉट, तो वही उसी टाइप का स्क्रीनशॉट देना, पर वहां पे आपकी ट्रांजैक्शन आईडी मेंशन होनी चाहिए. ठीक है, बस इसको याद रखना. So yeah, after this we need to fill the your Google form. ठीक है, without filling the Google form your application will not be considered. It's written completely clearly in the offer annexure form. ठीक है, offer annexure PDF. So this is the Google form. In the Google form you can see you need to like write your application number, your registered email ID. Again, the registered email ID is the email ID on which you have received your offer letter. Okay, mobile number, full name, 10th mark sheet. You need to upload a 10th mark sheet. Make sure it's self-attested or it's a DigiLocker one. Simple. 12th mark sheet. If you are from any category, upload its documents. And here you will need to upload the registration form and acceptance form. ठीक है, रजिस्ट्रेशन फॉर्म कौन सा है? रजिस्ट्रेशन फॉर्म हमारा ये वाला है. लेट मी शो यू अगेन. ठीक है, दिस इज अ रजिस्ट्रेशन फॉर्म. ओके, एनक्लोजर 2 इज योर ऑफर एक्सेप्टेंस फॉर्म. ठीक है, एनक्लोजर 2 इज योर ऑफर एक्सेप्टेंस फॉर्म. तो so here in the case of registration form and acceptance form you need to upload your registration form and your enclosure 2. ठीक है, एड्रेस प्रूफ में you can give your आधार कार्ड. सिंपल. आइडेंटिटी प्रूफ में again you can give your आधार कार्ड. And the proof of payment and other offer forms mentioned of annexure pertaining to the payment. ठीक है, so payment का proof जो भी तुम्हारा यूपीआई ट्रांजैक्शन आईडी आएगी वो. एंड उसके अलावा आपको ये रेमिटेंस ऑफ टर्म 1 फीस दैट इज एनक्लोजर 3, इसको प्रिंट आउट करके यहाँ पे अपलोड करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है, सिंपल. सो इसके अलावा और कुछ भी नहीं है. इट्स अ वेरी सिंपल प्रोसेस. एवरीथिंग इज मेंशन्ड इन द ऑफर एनेक्चर. इफ यू विल रीड एंड गो थ्रू इट यू विल फाइंड ऑल द डिटेल्स. ठीक है, इसके अलावा कोई और डाउट हो मेंशन दैट इन द कमेंट बॉक्स. एंड कोई कॉल मत कर देना. मैंने अपना नंबर दिया, इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि तुमने उसका फायदा उठा के मुझे कभी भी कॉल कर दोगे यार. मैं देखो, तुम लोग कॉल कर दो ना, फिर उसका मुझे गुस्सा आ जाता है कि मतलब कभी भी तुम लोग कॉल कर दे रहे हो. कम से कम परमिशन दो लो भैया, कैन आई कॉल यू, है ना? डोंट मेकिंग मी कॉल लाइक कि भैया डायरेक्ट कॉल कर दिया. ठीक है, इट मेक्स मी एंग्री, है ना? आई एम नॉट अ पर्सनल मेंटर, है ना? इफ यू वांट अ पर्सनल मेंटरशिप book the session. Simple, है ना? But don't call me without informing me. Okay, On a polite note, I will end the session. All the very best with the form filling. It's a simple process. Don't worry about that. And congratulations for being the part of IIM Bangalore BBA DBE program. Thank you so much. All the very best.